Friends, hello, welcome back to my channel again. I said that I will upload video on 11th June 2020. So today I wanted to upload video on mathematics, that is related to polynomials chapter. So this video is about relationship between variables and coefficients of quadratic polynomials. So please observe the video carefully and please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Friends, you know the general form of quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c. This is the general form of the quadratic polynomial. Now in this video I will explain you about relationship between variables and coefficients in a quadratic polynomial. So you need to remember one general form exactly like this, that is ax square plus bx plus c. For a quadratic polynomial you need to remember this general form, that is k of x minus alpha of x minus beta. See, if I explain what is this, some members may not understand. So please, if you remember this single statement, you can derive the total relationship between the variables and coefficients between the quadratic polynomial. Now we need to equate this both, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to k. K means constant x minus alpha of x minus beta. Here alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial and x minus alpha and x minus beta are the factors of the polynomial. Now multiply the x minus alpha and x minus beta is equals to k of x into x square, x into minus beta x minus alpha into x minus alpha into minus beta, minus into minus is plus, alpha into beta, alpha beta. Now k of x square, here x is common in minus beta x and minus alpha x. In this both x is common, so we can write as minus of beta plus alpha of x. Here I didn't do nothing, but here I took the x common from both and written in this form. If we simplify this, we will get minus beta x minus alpha x. So it will be easy to simplify, plus alpha beta as it is. Now next step. Now we need to multiply this total with k. It's very easy. K into x square, kx square minus beta plus alpha of kx plus k alpha beta. We have multiplied with k. Now we will take the general form of quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to kx square as it is minus of beta plus alpha of kx plus k alpha beta. Now when we compare these both equations, ax square kx square, here it is x square, here it is x square. A is equals to K. From this we can write that A is equals to K. A is equals to K. Now next step, minus of beta plus alpha of Kx. What is this? Minus of beta plus alpha of Kx. Here plus Bx. X. What is remaining? B is equals to, we are equating that B is equals to minus of beta plus alpha K. Now next, C. It is a constant. Its total is C. Nothing but constant. C is equals to K alpha beta. Now, when we are coming to the sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta. From this B we can derive sum of the zeros. Here B is equals to minus of beta plus alpha of K. Sum of zeros is nothing but, here zeros of this polynomial is alpha plus beta. Here it is alpha plus beta. So we need to keep this alpha plus beta here, and we need to transpose this minus and K to the left hand side. Now this minus will comes to the here, will become minus B by K is equals to alpha plus beta. Here minus B, we got minus B by K is equals to alpha plus beta. Here we have proved that A is equals to K. Here it is K. So in the place of K we can write A. So minus B by A is equals to alpha plus beta. So we can say that sum of the zeros in a quadratic polynomial, that is alpha plus beta, is equals to minus B by A. Hence we have found sum of the zeros for the quadratic polynomial. Now the remaining is product of zeros. From the C is equals to K alpha beta, we can find the product of zeros. Product of zeros is nothing but alpha beta. As alpha and beta are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, the product of the zeros will be alpha beta. See, here it is alpha beta. So we need to bring this K here. If we bring this K to the left hand side, it will become C by K is equals to alpha beta. K. Already we have know that here we proved that A is equals to K. So in the place of K we can write A. C by K is equals to alpha beta. Therefore we can write that alpha beta is equals to C by A. Hence we proved that alpha beta is equals to C by A. The product of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial is C by A. See, many of the students will confuse how this minus B by A, C by A, how it derived, and what is the process of derivation. So many students will be confused. So no need of confusion. If we practice this total derivation, we can able to say what is the sum of the zeros for the quadratic polynomial, what is the product of the zeros for the quadratic polynomial. Now same like this, there is also another derivation for cubic polynomial. So I will upload that in the next video. Hope you all are understood. Thank you. I hope you have understood. Please do like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.